Hello, Substack Live loves. It is Saturday. I just got back from the beach. I'm feeling all tousled and windblown, and we're going to do an FAQ on the Centered Day Planner System and energetics of the days of the week, so you can ask questions as we go. I did my second Substack Live yesterday, and I just love this space. Everybody's like inquisitive and lovely, and yeah. Should I give you a quick download on energetics of the days of the week and Saturdays? Let's do it. Saturday is looked after, ruled by Saturn. Planet of Saturn is about karma. It's father energy. It's big. It's heavy. Saturday is actually the best day of the week to do your errands, to clean things up. More spiritually speaking, Saturday is a great day to contemplate, engage in, offer forgiveness. And there's a lot happening because it's also a new moon in Virgo. But suffice to say, in terms of the energetics of the days of the week, which we bake into the Centered Planner and app, Saturday ruled by Saturn. Let's clean it up. Sunday, tomorrow, is extra beautiful because Sunday is ruled by Buddha nature, Christ consciousness. It's that energy of Venus. Venus is responsible for Sundays. It's a great day for contemplation, journaling, worship, gratitude. Yeah, we got it right with Sunday being our church day, our meditation day, our reflection day. Also, tomorrow morning, Sunday, is when the Centered Planner System launches. The Centered app is already up and running, and I'm loving that so many people are inviting their friends to it. It's free. So if you go to getheartcentered.com, you can get in with that app, and the app syncs up with all of your calendar systems, your GCal, your iCal, all the cals. And I give you notifications on the energetics of the days of the week, the big astrology stuff, just the big stuff. We don't need to get into Chiron and trining and squaring and all that kind of stuff. And I've paired every day of the week with a lifestyle area. So what are the best days to plan what you're going to do for your body, your finances, your relationships? Best days to publish, best days to post. It's amazing. The Centered app is amazing, and the intention is to always have that energetics of the days of the week notification part free for the world. It's cool. So the Centered app supports the Centered Day Planner, which is print, which is for the OGs, which is for kind of the literary vibe of all the Substack peoples. So we have the weekly version is going to be coming in mocha linen, and we have the daily version, which is navy. It's flat bound. So last year we did like a spiral bound, but this year it's case bound. It's flat. I'm most excited about, I'm all for beauty, but I'm most excited about the centered system. So being centered is all about being heart-centered. My cousin made me this. Isn't that great? It all goes back to the intelligence of the heart. Every mystic teaches, and every religion, eventually you get down to, if you want to be a whole person, you have to go through loving kindness and compassion. That's the ultimate. I'm also really interested in getting shit done and being productive. So the centered system looks at key actions for the week, some prompts for thinking higher thoughts, a check-in with your nervous system every week. There is no other planner system on the market ever that has a nervous system check-in system. You're going to be looking at your highlights and your lowlights for the week. So like a reflection system, so important. And then there's a component in both the daily and the weekly edition of the Centered Planner that has you look at what you're grateful for and why. Because there's science around being specific with your gratitudes. It creates more of the happy chemicals. And when you got more of those happy chemicals, nervous system is regulated. And when nervous system is regulated, you're more magnetic for the things that you want. It's all tied in together. What else do I need to tell you? So Centered app, get heartcentered.com. Centered app is always free. The planner for the VIPs goes on sale tomorrow morning. So you head to daniellelaporte.com/2026 Planner VIP, 2026 Planner VIP. And we're going to notify you as soon as the cart opens. I don't do any shifty marketing stuff where there's like a false cart close day. I only close the carts when we have to send things to order. So for me to get you your planners for yourself. So think about the team, think about hostess gifts, think about the holiday. For me to get these planners printed and in your hands by November, we need to have our orders in September. And we're not going to print like a bunch of extra ones and act like we didn't. So I really got to get your orders in, which is why we talk about the centered planner system everywhere for the next couple weeks. So again, DanielleLaPorte.com/2026 Planner VIP. Susie just dropped in the link for the notifications. So because it's opening weekend for the planner system and like our team's working all weekend, it's very sweet. We're taking Monday off, but it's all hands on deck because, we're going to get tens of thousands of orders in for the planners. By the way, they're shipping worldwide. So if you are in the Bermuda Triangle, Trisha, wherever you are, Meredith, we will get the planner to you. We're doing a launch bundle. So I have something new. In addition to, hey, Amy Oscar. Oh my goodness. I send you love. If it's the same Amy Oscar, let's see if I can see the little avatar. There you are. I've created something called a Write and Burn journal. Let me give you the metaphysical download of this quickly. So what we do in our centered community is every dark of the moon, which is the day before a new moon, and every full moon, we do a releasing ritual. It's called Write and Burn. I've created a journal. This isn't it, but it's kind of like this size. It's like a moleskin. It's this beautiful burnt orange cover. It says Write and Burn Journal, gold embossed. And I give you a set of questions to answer, to journal on for every dark of the moon and every full moon. And I co-create these questions with a metaphysical practitioner, a healer that I've been working with for almost a decade. So I'm not just like kind of winging this. There's some like esoteric, seal of approval to these things. You write for about 21 minutes, put pencil to paper. You're going to tear the pages out of this journal. It's going to last you 6 months of dark of the moons and full moons. And you do your burning ritual. And then this is so important. Then you get yourself into a salty bath. If you are blessed enough to live close to an ocean, you get yourself in the ocean. But for most of us, we're going to be taking a salty bath. Why? Because salt kicks out the debris in the auric field. So in this Write and Burn of talking about everything you want to let go of and you want to release, and when do you recall these patterns in your life? It's the same questions for every dark of the moon and every full moon. Stay with the repetition of them because you will see new things every month with answering the same questions. You kick stuff up that's in your astral field, that's in the basement of your psyche, as I always say. And you want to get that out of your auric field. You want to get that debris out. So you get yourself in a salt bath. I give you all the directions and the guidance and the prompts for that in the Write and Burn journal. So when the cart opens tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, for the centered planner to be purchased, part of that bundle offering is you can get all the planners you want. There's a bulk discount, of course. And we're rolling in the Write and Burn journal just for this VIP. Let's get as many orders in as soon as possible and get all these to your hands in November. The planners start shipping in November. So let me go through a quick FAQ just to get all the facts straight. So cart for the centered planner, both the weekly and the daily, and all the VIP bonuses that you get tomorrow when you purchase, opens at 7 a.m. Pacific time. You will have 2 planner options. There is a daily and a weekly, navy and mocha. You will also get in the bundle, you will get 2 Write and Burn journals sent to you so you have enough Write and Burn prompts for the year. I can't wait to see social media photos of people burning their stuff. Yeah, I've been doing Write and Burns for like 7 years. everybody who gets their planners tomorrow on Sunday, you get access to the planner community and the Centered app. The Centered app is my favorite thing. I'm looking forward to growing this to like millions of people getting the prompts on gratitude, nervous system check-ins, and the energetics of the days of the week. And it all sinks into your iCal, your GCal, all your cals, and it is free. If you want to get the Centered app right now, tell all your friends, just go to get heart centered. Wait, is that it? Yeah. Getheartcentered.com. And the app is free and it's on your phone. And it's one of my favorite notifications right now I get on my phone is that Sally invited 5 friends to the Centered app. I'm going to grow it into this beautiful thing that's going to help us be kinder to ourselves and get everywhere on time. Speaking of getting everywhere on time, back to the planners. So special pricing tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to do a class. You'll get an invite to this class that I'm going to do in October on the energetics of the days of the week. So I'll walk through that for the 7 days. I'm going to talk about the energy behind eclipses and solstices and equinoxes and why they matter and how we've used all of this kind of planetary alignment awareness to have better lives, to simplify our business. There's a reason why I teach my centered classes on Thursdays, because Thursdays are all about expansion. There's a reason why I no longer participate in team meetings on Mondays, because Mondays are moon and watery and emotional. I ride the wave of like sweet worship energy, consciousness energy from Sundays, and I just stay quieter on Mondays. Anyway, I'm going to tell you all those things. It's all built into the centered planner system, which by the way, 300,000 people have been through different aspects of the methodology of the centered planner. I actually think it's more like 400,000 people by now. And I love hearing things like, more joy and less stress with a planning system. Heart-centered life is about how the choices you make on a daily basis, which add up to a life well lived. So centered is a holistic system, meaning I work in some Western psychology, some Eastern mysticism, and then just thousands of points of feedback over the years from everybody. So Susie's just dropped in what you get as part of the bundle with the centered planner going on sale tomorrow morning. Get on the notification list so we get you the bundle and you can do your shopping. You'll get the October masterclass on the energetics of the days of the week. You're going to get 2 write and burn journals. They're about this size, but burnt orange, gold embossed. And the planners are about this size, but no spiral bound this year. They look more like that. The weekly is mocha linen. The daily is navy linen. And we got all kinds of bells and whistles on the planner this year because I found a producer in the UK that is eco-aware and dialed. Yeah. It's got a belly band. It has perforated corners, so you just open the tabs to the day that you're at. It's got a beautiful satin ribbon. It's got a pocket in the back. It's 2-color, and it's supported by the app. So you're going to be OG. You're going to be putting pencil to paper. Your key actions, your gratitudes, thinking higher thoughts, all the things that make up this heart-centered system. And then you'll be supported by the app if you want it, with notifications about like what's going on this day and what's the best day of the week to do what thing. Okay. Any questions? Ask them now. Tomorrow is the day. Head to DanielleLaPorte.com 2026 Planner VIP. And it's a beautiful, sophisticated, physics-backed, psychology 101 influenced system for planning and living a heart-centered life. It works. 300,000 people. Cannot be wrong. And there is a window because I take your orders and then I call the printer and I say, print 50,000 planners. And we don't print them outside of September so that I get them to you in November. So I'm not being tricky with get your order in. This is like really they go away and then we don't have a planner until a year later. But you will always have the app. So here's what you need to know. Mary Beth, what are Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays? Feels, actions. Oh, you've been paying attention. Well, there will be a masterclass on all of this. I'm going to be talking about the big astro stuff in the 7 days of the week. Do you want me to tell you just quickly? Mondays are moon, emotional, astral, shadowy. Hello, a pinch of salt. Tuesdays are ruled by Aries, or by Mars. Mars is the planet of execution, of strategy, of war. Tuesdays are a great day for strategizing and getting clear on what you want to accomplish. Wednesdays en français, mercredi. Mercredi is Mercury. So think mercurial. Mercurial is about communication. Wednesday is the best day of the week to broadcast things, to get your ideas out there. Thursdays in French are jeudi. Jeudi is Jupiter. Jupiter is big. Jupiter is expansive. Thursdays, with the energy of Thursdays, this is the reason why I teach all of my classes on Thursdays. I set up if someone's going to interview me for their podcast, I try and schedule it on a Thursday. Fridays are ruled by Venus. We all kind of have a hint about what Venus energy is: love, relationship, intimacy, creativity, ideation. Best day of the week for date night. Best day of the week to do some brainstorming. Saturdays, hello everybody, it's Saturday today. It is ruled by Saturn, karma, forgiveness, getting things done, cleaning it up. And Sunday is ruled by higher consciousness, by the soul. It is about worship and devotion. And that is the reason why tomorrow, Sunday at 7 a.m. Pacific time, everything is opening up for the centered planner system. It's a blessed day. We love launching stuff on Sundays. It gives us launching tomorrow so you can purchase all of your planners, the daily, the weekly, whatever you're going to get for Christmas gifts. We're shipping worldwide, every city. We got you. As we open tomorrow, it gives us a few weeks to get orders in so that we get all the planners in your hands for November. Because I just print these in one big juicy batch of like tens of thousands, and then they make it where they need to go in the world. And then that's it. We don't do the planners until next year. So these are kind of bespoke. Yeah. And in addition to the energetics of the days of the week and a nervous system check-in and gratitudes and all these elements that no other planner system have out there, you have the centered app to support you, which is free. Jerome, what have you got to say? Thank you for your presence in this crazy world. You're one of my most important teachers, you and Marianne Williamson. Oh, Jerome. That makes me teary. Marianne's one of my most important teachers. You want to tell? I'll tell you. Let's just off-road for a second. Marianne just invited me to teach a day-long workshop with her in Toronto in October. And it was one of those moments where I feel like I've arrived. Like, we've been friends for a while. And, you know, we're girls. We like text. But that's where I really felt like I'm owning my capacity to be a spiritual director for some people. Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, Jerome. Yes, Course in Miracles. I got so much from A Course in Miracles. Yeah, Course in Miracles is a part of my, like, look, here's a little Course in Miracles. I totally want to redesign these. You go to miraclecenter.org and get these little cheesy cards. Course in Miracles quote. It always sits on my desk. Child of God, you were created to create the good, the beautiful, and the holy. Do not forget this. And this is a great segue to the centered planner. Hey, Michelle, Canadian, is every day myself and my team are working to create the good, the beautiful, and the holy. And the centered planner system is not just a calendar system. Who needs that? If you just want a calendar system, you can go get that at Staples for $20. This is a way to stay mindful and to speak to yourself with loving kindness, and to others There's no other system that I found that has a check-in aspect for your nervous system. I ask you every week, there's a weekly check-in in the planner that has you look at your highlights and your lowlights, because we're not doing a big spiritual bypass. And it has you look at when you were in balance and what helped you get into balance, what triggered you out of balance. And then there's gratitude, and there's a think higher thoughts section. There are virtues. It's really beautiful. And then we weave in the energetics of the days of the week. Yeah. I think that covers it. I'm going to give you, let's wrap this with an affirmation for abundance. So, tomorrow being Sunday is the day that you can buy your centered planners. We had a lot of entrepreneurs last year who bought a dozen, 2, 3 dozen copies of the planners for their teams, because it's a great end of the year gift. And because it's unifying, like you can talk about, like, hey, energetics of the days of the week in the centered planner. Let's not have our meetings on Monday. It's like super cool that way. And then part of the launch for tomorrow, DanielleLaPorte.com/2026 Planner VIP, is you will get this bundle around manifesting, which, because I tend to be a bit contrarian, which I like to think of as discerning, my approach to manifesting isn't kind of influencer new age manifesting. For me, it's about a more multidimensional perspective of what abundance is. Abundance is emotional intimacy. Abundance is cash. Abundance is wellness. Abundance is sleeping through the night. Abundance is being of service to the world. Abundance is money. It's all the things. We need a broader definition of what it is to manifest. So part of the VIP bundle that everybody who is going to get when you purchase your planner or your many planners tomorrow, daily or weekly, is a prosperity write and burn exercise, and then 2 write and burn journals that come with the planners. Super great. And an audio version of this affirmation I'm about to give you, which I loop 21 times with music, and it's all meditative and beautiful. So, my Substack loves, I'm so happy to be in this space. The energy on Substack is loving and a little bit snooty sometimes with the literary bent, and communicative and participatory. And Substack has been so great for my nervous system as a creative. It's just the energy of engagement is really beautiful. So I'm so grateful. I'll give you the sales thing, and then we'll just end with the sacred. So tomorrow morning, center planners on sale, VIP bundle. Really got to get the orders in because there's a cutoff date for the printer. I just print a batch of tens of thousands, and then we get them everywhere in the world. We're shipping everywhere. You'll have them in your hands for November. So think about your teams and your hostess gifts and your birthday gifts and your Christmas gifts and all of that, and bonuses galore. And if you just want the app for free, go to getheartcenter.com. Okay, let's end with this affirmation, which is part of the VIP package in audio. All right, so our breathing is natural. Maybe you want to put your hand on your heart. And I'll do this really rhythmically so you can repeat after me inwardly, silently, or really enunciate. This is going to be like 30 seconds. I trust in divine timing. I am aligned with majestic overflow. I welcome deep abundance into my life in all forms. I am deeply supported. My needs are met. I thrive wholeheartedly and completely at all levels and elements. Abundance flows to me freely, and I circulate it openly with love. All that I am and all that I have is for appreciating the good in all. That is a centered life. Yeah. I will see you all tomorrow in DanielleLaPorte.com/2026 Planner VIP. And I'm here for questions. And yeah, I feel just so honored to get all the heart-centered offerings into the world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tricia. Thank you, Mary Beth. Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you, Jerome, Fatima, Scarlett. All my love on this beautiful day. Thank you, Team D. Thank you, Susie. Love, love, love. Always love.